is to stand up and talk for my rights. I know what that is. See? And I don't care who the guy is. Because my right is my right.
Welcome to Ask the Lawyer with Brian Figueroa of the law firm of Figueroa and Associates for a free, no obligation legal consultation on issues such as immigration, personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, family law, estate planning, wills and probate, deed transfers, civil rights, criminal defense, workers' compensation, and taxes, both individual and business. Call us at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer. You have questions, we got the answers.
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figueroa of Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. Wow, relationships. COVID-19, a change in how we work at home. They have all changed our lives. We are in closer proximity to our loved ones. Because of that close proximity, sometimes we get into disputes, and those disputes could escalate, and that is part of the reason we are seeing an increase in divorce matters. So, simple arguments became more serious, and then we go back and forth on the arguments. We say things that we shouldn't say. It could become physical, and most time it is mental. So whether the abuse is physical or mental, those divorces are normally done on the grounds of cruel and inhumane treatment. Obviously, one of the issues that may cause cruel and inhumane treatment is adultery. So if one of the spouses is having an affair, obviously that's a big issue. Also, interaction with children. They're beautiful when they're 2 years or younger, they don't talk. From the time the children start communicating and when responsibilities for both parents increase, especially if the children may be special needs, autistic, we find that parenting becomes, for some people, more burdensome. And again, that might create disputes in the relationship. Some people just decide, okay, I'm gone. That's called abandonment. And that ground for divorce is done within a year. If your spouse leave the home, then you could, the grounds for divorce there is abandonment. For those who stay together, your wife might decide to sleep in the other bedroom, because in most relationships, constructive abandonment, where a spouse stops having sex with the other spouse, most times I would say it's the wife who no longer wants to sleep with the husband because he committed adultery, because he might have been physically or verbally abusive. These are some of the issues in relationships as we go to grounds for divorce. Also, what the law introduced in 2010 was what we call irreconcilable differences. Meaning, look, it's 6 months, we're not getting along, we go on our own way. In recent times, the laws have changed again, where cruel and inhumane treatment can be considered in equitable distribution. So before it didn't impact between 2010 and currently, but now onwards it can impact equitable distribution. So that change in law is important to understand. These issues also determine who gets custody of the child. Most times it's women, that get custody of the children. But custody means also that she is going to receive child support. So what the test is what is in the best interest of the child. So if there's arguments, if there's adultery, if there's cruel and inhumane treatment, these are issues that contribute to the innocent spouse getting custody of those kids. So we have to be very careful as parents not to bring children into the war that is occurring between both spouses. Because obviously it's not in the best interest of the child, but also you could lose custody of the child to that other spouse. And the financial consequences is that you're going to pay child support. If it's one child, it's 17% of your salary. If it's two, it's 25%. If it's three, it's 29%. If it's four or more, it's 35%. Not that it is sufficient, obviously, to maintain the child, because sometimes, obviously, spouses have very low salaries. And that's another issue which could force the custodial parent to get some form of public assistance. The assets that are normally you have in a marriage is obviously the marital home, pension plans, savings, businesses. These are some of the common assets that you have in marriages. My name is Brian Figueroa of Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. Give us a call. One of the issues also that we didn't mention is obviously grandparents. They have special, obviously, needs. They may want to see those kids, and because of that parental war, they may be obviously lack the kind of rights that a parent have. But what is grandparents' rights? We could talk about that. Also, if the children are, or if any of the children are autistic, depending on the spectrum, you might have that to take care of that child for life. What are the parents' responsibility in those situations? Again, my name is Brian Figueroa of Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. Give us a call at 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Or go to our website, Figueroa & Associates, Ask the Lawyer website, www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. Thank you.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a free consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our free paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a free consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.